is like top of my head part, something like that. So that's just the deal. And so over here is the middle of the night here in the Philippines, and this is a request for prayer. Um, Hopefully everybody knows who they are. They're supposed to pray for my dear friend Obed Vargas. He's involved with somebody now that it's not good for him. And as a matter of fact, you know, and Annalene's her name. Annalene playing around with Obed. And Obed is not believing us. And I can understand because I was there before. I didn't want to believe. Ooh, for a second, what's going on here? Okay, okay, I think I'm still recording. I'm not sure, but I didn't want to believe. I didn't want to believe anybody. I didn't want to believe my mother. I didn't want to believe my brother. I didn't want to believe, the evidence. I didn't want to believe things that I was seeing, things that I was hearing from the ladies that I was involved with in the past. I mean, so I was there before, and I was there before. They said because I was there before, and I'm seeing that she's just taking advantage of him. Obed Vargas is in love with a person in the Philippines over here named Annalene, and she's sleeping with a multitude of people. And everybody knows that she has Melvin as a boyfriend, Michael as a boyfriend, and several other people, and that she stole money from her own father. Okay, she was kicked out of the house, and because apparently she stole money from her own father, and so stealing money for Obed would be a piece of cake, right? One of her boyfriends, Melvin, lives near her. It was like 30 feet apart or whatever it is. I mean, and actually, she slept over his house at 12 o'clock in the night and left at 4 o'clock in the morning. Okay. So, I want you to pray for Obed because, he doesn't have the power to let go. He thinks he's in love with her, and maybe he is, but he's gone through a very tough separation now with Nelsie, his wife, and his daughters are not really speaking to him anymore, except for maybe one of them is speaking to him casually, which still hurts. And if you're out there, please pray for Obed that this relationship that he's having with Annalene will break off. That will be severed. Something happens that Annalene is no longer part of his life because my dear brother Obed Vargas he's being deceived. Apparently. I spoke to several people over here, and they all say the same thing about Annalene. Everybody knows here in a small village. It's a very small village. Everybody knows everything about everybody, basically. You know what I'm saying? Everybody sees where you're going. Okay? You can't do anything without people seeing you. It's impossible unless it's like a, like everybody left or something like that. Um, Even Annalene's sister said that she's still going out with him, and then she changed her mind when she was talking to Obed. Obviously, if she doesn't send money to Annalene, she doesn't send money to anybody else. That's basically what it is. So it's sad. It's sad, man. It's just sad because Obed, my dear brother, he deserves better than that. He deserves a woman, a pious woman after the Lord, a godly woman who's not doing these things, who's not committing fornication and maybe even adultery. And so he deserves the best. He doesn't deserve this trash, because that's what Annalene is trash. She's trash. She's a prostitute, a walking prostitute. Everybody knows that here. Obed doesn't know because he's not here. He's not seeing her go into his house, which is right there. So, the only thing maybe he could do is like I said, for him to do. I can't repeat it because that's a plan that I have, you know. And there's another plan that I have that I didn't even tell him yet, that he could do also, you know, which is also a very good plan. But please pray for Obed that he escape the clutches of this woman. Um, Annalene is gonna bring him down. So I'm tired, man. I gotta go to sleep. See you guys.